Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. All right, let's talk about but also just him talking and his son talking. You said in 2 cases, prosecutors and judges try to rein in Trump's threatening, fraudulent, dangerous posts. It's beyond time for a gag order. You said with his recklessly threatening post during the E.J. and Carroll case, Trump may be buying himself a criminal charge in connection with a civil case. Not easy to do. Talk about that for a second.
Yeah, I don't understand why the whole world has to adjust its behavior to accommodate Donald Trump's threats and reckless posts, right? Judges have to alter their behavior. Prosecutors and their families are getting threatened and they need to, go out and find protection. Jurors, both grand jurors and trial jurors, are outed and threatened. And everybody has to adjust their behavior. But nobody is willing to put a gag order on Donald Trump to tell him to stop. That's a little bit of insanity. And when I saw the judge tell the jurors, Steph, in the E.G. and Carroll case, well, y'all should just lie to one another about your true names. And the judge said, if you're a Bill during this trial, you can be a John. That is corrosive and, in my opinion, damaging to the deliberative process that we ask jurors to go through. Openly, honestly, and candidly talk about the evidence in the case and whether they should vote one way or another. That needs to be an open, honest, candid endeavor and discussion. And the judge is saying, would it kill you to lie about your names to one another so Donald Trump doesn't know who you are? When in the heck is a judge going to say, I'm putting a gag order, a narrowly tailored gag order on Donald Trump to make him flip and stop?
Yeah. Have you ever heard the phrase, be careful what you wish for? I don't think Jim Jordan has. As you tweeted, prosecutor Mark Pomerantz to testify to Jim Jordan's committee. Jordan might want to buckle up. And you just said Pomerantz, a former organized crime and RICO prosecutor, will run circles around Jim Jordan and his Republican cohorts. It's going to be delicious, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I say to Jim Jordan, buckle up, Buttercup, because you're going to get your head tap danced all over by Mark Pomerantz. Here's the thing. Bragg withdrew his appeal, trying to put a stop to that subpoena and negotiated some favorable conditions, including Bragg's general counsel, Leslie Dubeck, who seems to be a real fighter, is going to be sitting shoulder to shoulder with Mark Pomerantz so they can put a stop to any inappropriate questions that Jordan asks that might compromise the ongoing prosecution and investigations in New York into Donald Trump. But Pomerantz is going to be free to answer every question about why he believed to his core there was enough evidence to indict and convict Donald Trump in New York. Jim Jordan bought himself a world of trouble, which is probably why he wants to do it behind closed doors.
Yay. Did I hear a rumor that you might want to join the Sexy Liberal indictment tour in Los Angeles? October 21st?
You asked me to go anywhere, and I'm there.
Maybe we'll get your stunt double, Rob Reiner, to come again, too.
I would love to partner up with Rob again. That was so much fun.
It's fantastic. We would love to have you. It's going to be star-studded. Only one show, 2023. I think we should just call it the indictment tour. Who knows how many more will be in by then? What?
Republicans say they won't cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. But can honest, hard-working middle-class Americans really believe what these politicians say? Republicans said they wouldn't overturn Roe v. Wade. Here's what Supreme Court Justices Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Coney Barrett said during their Senate confirmation hearings.
Roe v. Wade is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. A good judge will consider it as precedent of the United States Supreme Court.
Roe v. Wade. It's settled as a precedent of the Supreme Court.
Roe is not a super precedent, but that doesn't mean that Roe should be overruled.
Well, we saw how that turned out. They played us for fools. Tell your elected officials to keep their hands off of our Social Security and health care benefits.